once again, ladies and gents. When we left off, we had to investigate an extraterrestrial case, and now it's time to travel the seas and establish a romantic relationship among nations. Let's just talk to this guy on the ice island. We are going to use the ship to travel. Let's just get our asses here. I remember on my first playthrough, I literally just swam all the way from Wayne province to there, and just bad idea. I had no idea what I was doing back then, and it's not available on the Seaskipper, so we're just gonna travel to the nearest island, which is Dead Island.
We're heading for Dead Island. But it ain't exactly a tourist attraction anymore. It used to be a beautiful, lively island.
This was a game,
but
man.
one day something must have happened. And well, they don't call it Dead Island for nothing.
Oh yeah, they did. They took it from the game.
I've heard tales of people who traveled the mountain paths to get from Wynn to Gavel instead of going by boat. Sure, it's scenic, but I wouldn't be caught dead abandoning this here boat. Apparently it's pretty dangerous too. All sorts of bandits and other creatures inhabit that area. I do wonder what's hidden in those mountains, though.
There you go, let's just spam our charge bell over. It's pretty hassle. Just spamming it right now. Trying to make. There we go. So meet my horse, it's Petra. I'm gonna save up some emeralds to buy a white horse. And I'm gonna name her Lupin. Oh, there's a Seaskipper here. I didn't know about it. Now let's talk to the Vikings.
Welcome, traveler, to our humble Iceland. My people and I landed here many years ago. Unfortunately, our ship didn't make it. We tried to build a nation on these islands, but became divided through the years. Because of this, we are fighting a useless war with our neighbors. And I believe we should try to pass a peace treaty, but I'm afraid of getting killed if I leave the Iceland. Would you mind helping us? Talk to Hallfred about this treaty. He lives on another island nearby.
Okay, now let's try to fix this lover squad amongst the two. Spam our movement. Oops. Okay. I love the raider. I'm glad that it's raining now. It just adds more realism to the game. Oops. There you go. Shot me.
Welcome, traveler. What brings you to our island?
Welcome, traveler.
I see that Adigard sends strangers through his cowardice, worried he'll get killed. This is the last time I'll repeat it. We will sign the peace treaty the day Adigard and his nation will return to us the treasure.
Okay.
The one they kept and hid from us after the shipwreck. Pure gold, very valuable and rare. Tell him I'll be waiting for it, and none of that silly story again.
Let's just go back to the same path we just took earlier, but I think there's a shortcut here. I'm pretty sure there's a shortcut here. Not sure, but we'll try. I think this can be a shortcut. Is this a shipwreck? GPI's online. Never mind. We can't just. Okay, never mind. It's a terrible way. Talk to Adigard there.
I should have expected
I
that.
should have expected.
Hallfred was always very greedy. We tried to make him understand that we do not have the treasure, without much success.
Well, much.
You see, the reason why we became shipwrecked wasn't natural cause. We were attacked.
Attacked by who?
By whom? The undead. Ghosts and demons
Oh, look at
navigating
this
a
NPCs killing
monstrous ship.
killing
They
the,
got us by surprise. I believe they also stole our treasure during the attack. Would you help our nation come back together? Find this ship and bring the treasure back to Hallfred so we can finally live in peace. Sail north. That is where they attacked us many years ago. It should be easy to find. I'm sure they are anchored there in glory. Thank you.
I wish it was this easy, you know, fixing the quarrel among nations in real life. Like there's North Macedonia and Greece. There's what else? Korea, the two Koreas. I wish it was just that easy. But it's not. So if it was that easy, I don't think there would be wars anymore. I mean, think about it. There's also Ukraine and Russia. Though we all know about the difference of the two. Russia being very their culture, they consider themselves European, but they are very influenced by they inherited a lot of Mongolian norms and cultures from the Mongolian Empire. They saw themselves as the Third Rome, but also as the inheritors, the rightful inheritors of the Mongol Empire. And look at their vastness right there. And plus the cold winter and their sheer size made them inherently cold and aloof. Which is why on stereotypical Russian characters, they're always aloof or often portrayed as brutal. Even though that is the complete opposite. Russian people are one of the warmest people ever that I've known so far, and they are completely the opposite of so we're defeating the captain here anyway. But the Russians have persevered so much from the multiple famines, from the reign of the Romanovs, the civil wars, the invasions of Napoleon. They have persevered. They also have Ukraine on the other hand. Ukraine and Russians are pretty much the same, but the difference is the Ukrainians, ever since nationalism emerged, they took that as we all call it, free men. They're fighting for it. And also because the Ukrainians are somewhat more akin to Western Europeans, like the Poles and other European groups, compared to the Russians. The Ukrainians were just mostly used for labor by the Russian Empire. And when nationalism emerged, you know what? I'll just elaborate them in the next episode. It's a long topic, and let me just lock in because I'm getting schooled by these okay, now it's it. Okay, now I got the ancient treasure. We have to go back and Yeah, do we have a loot chest here? Nope, it's barricades. Okay, let's just go back. Spam our movement spells. Oops, we ran out. But this quest is pretty simple. As I was saying, the Ukrainians took the mantle of the Cossacks and their overall cultural and national legacy. A lot of Ukrainians have excelled in various sports and in science and in literature. The problem was that it was all in the wrong timing, because Russia is very insecure as it always has been since the 18th century. Insecure of its
Incredible!
geography.
You actually
They didn't
delivered
have
the
a warm
treasure.
water access to
I
it,
suppose that means the end of the
sheer
war between
size,
our nations.
they're also
This
surrounded by
is a
enemies
great
from all
day.
sides.
Here, take this as a
Mostly
reward
NATO
for helping our nation.
countries like Sweden.
I am sure you'll find a use for
I think
this
the
helmet
Baltics are
one
also
day.
now NATO members. And there we go. We've finished the quest, and I hope you guys. I hope this quest helps. Sorry for yapping too much. Make sure that you have subscribed to the channel and like the video, and on to the next one. Bye bye. Thank you.